Hello and welcome to a My Stamp Lady video. I'm going to show you today how I made this card, the snowflake card with this vellum back here, and how I got that modeled look. So I'm going to pull up, I'm using the cardstock weight vellum, the heavier vellum. And to do this is very similar to the polished stone technique that I've done with glossy cardstock in the past. This time though I'm just doing it on the vellum. And I'm just using two shades of blue. And the first thing I did is I took my cotton balls and I put the 91% alcohol onto my cotton ball. Then from there this is a Marina Mist refill, and I'm going to put some dots of Marina Mist on there, and then a Bashful Blue refill. And let's put some Bashful Blue. And those are just the classic inks, and then I'm just going to dab it all around my cardstock vellum. Let's see. I'm going to add a little more of the Marina Mist, a little bit darker. There we go. I'm getting a little more color on there now. And you dab it so that you have the darker concentrations in some spots, and then have it lighter in some spots. There we go. Now I'm going to set it aside to dry, and the alcohol will help it dry more quickly. Okay, if you get to the point where you need it before it's dried, I'm going to add a little bit on the edges here, you can heat or speed up the dry time with a heat tool. So while that's drying, I'm going to take and get my snowflakes ready. I used the Northern Frost strip for the Big Shot, and I sent my sparkly or shimmer paper through, and I'm using some of those snowflakes. You often need to, when you use the scissor strips like that, just punch them out. They don't just come out automatically. And you'll also notice that sometimes it leaves some of the holes in there. So I just take a foam pad and pop those out. And it goes fairly quickly with a paper piercer and a foam pad to pop them out. There we go. Okay. So now I have that ready. Now the next step, I really do need to get back with my piece, so I am going to take it and speed up the drawing a little bit. There we go. Now I have a nice dry piece. So now I'm going to put this, and now you can really see the model look on my vellum. And I'm just going to take some mini glue dots, one in each corner, and put those down. Oops, got down before I wanted it. Okay, there we go. I want to put this Noel across the bottom. I'm going to ink that up with Stays On just because that tends to dry more quickly. And I like it, gives a nice crisp black image. There we go. Okay. And so now I take a piece of the Bashful Blue satin ribbon, and let's go here, do my end, put that over, and let's do the other end with the mini glue dot. Oh, I missed. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now I want to put down my snowflakes. Just a couple of little flingy things. There we go. And the same thing, just taking a mini glue dot, and I'm going to put that down on the center of my ribbon. There we go. Another one. Put it over there, and one on the other side. Okay. Now to finish those up, let's put a couple of some rhinestones in the center. I'm using the medium-sized rhinestones for the smaller snowflakes. There we go. And then one of the larger rhinestones for the larger snowflake. Fortunately, this lovely silver ribbon is retired at this point. It's kind of come and gone over the last a couple of years, but I do love it, and I guess it's cord and not ribbon. So I still have some, so I'm going to use it to tie a bow over the snowflakes. Okay, and let's just cut that off. Now for this part, for the little lace tucked underneath, what I did is I took a strip of sticky strip, I placed it along the bottom, just like this. Strip of sticky strip. There we go. Let's cut that off the end. And then I took a piece of a length of Merino Mist cardstock, and I punched it out with the lace trim border punch. I have a different video that shows how to use this punch, so if you have any questions about using that punch, just go and find that video on my channel. I'm going to pick up my sticky strip, and then what I did is, you'll notice it's obviously longer, so what I did is I took my cardstock and I just kind of ruffled it, just bent it, and I did it ahead of time just so it would slide into place a bit easier, but I didn't really make any exact thing. I just kind of pushed it down and placed it scrunched up just along the folds there. And then I can start on the one end here, and I'm just pushing it down onto my sticky strip, just like that. And now if I didn't line it up exactly, if I hadn't lined it up exactly on the end, or if it's overhanging a little bit, oh, I made it a little bit longer this time. You know what? Oh, it still fits. Okay. I could have trimmed the edges off. There, it's hanging just a bit, so let's just go in and trim off any extra. Okay, and then I took finish it off, I took some mini glue dots, just like that. And let's then remove the topping. There we go. And the mini glue dots will give that ruffled ribbon at the bottom some space. And then place it just right down on my white card base. There you go. And that's how I made this snowflake card. I have it here with a little extended. I think I like it better with a little bit less showing, so you have to decide how you like it. If you have any questions, contact me at chris@mystamplady.com. Thanks for watching.